transactions, sometimes they got the profit and sometimes they got the loss. Today we learned about how to calculate profit and loss. How to calculate profit and loss, because you have to know about this. So good morning everyone, and we are start from the profit and loss. This is the class 6th chapter. So this is in one example I am showing here. When 100 rupees things, is sold in 110 rupees. Why you feel happy? Another one example here. When 200 rupees things is sold in just 180 rupees only. Why you feel sad? So here I have given the two examples. Here I have given the two examples. So one is when 100 rupees is sold 110 rupees. That we feel so happy. And when 200 rupees things is sold in just 180 rupees. There is the difference. Here is the difference. So why you feel happy? Why you feel happy here? 100 rupees things is 110 rupees. Because here we got 10 rupees. We got the 10 rupees more here than this 100 purchasing price. So 100 rupees, 110 rupees. So we are happy because 10 rupees more. 10 rupees more. But again example, there are things. It is sold in just 1 rupees only. In this transaction, 200 rupees thing sold in 1 rupee. So here is the 20 rupees.
Ma'am, your voice is breaking.
Okay, my voice is. Just wait. So here we got the 20.
मैम अभी भी वॉइस ब्रेक हो रहा है आपका.
Ma'am, your voice is not audible.
Ma'am, your voice is not coming.
Please unmute yourself, please. Your voice is not visible.
Ma'am, your voice is not coming.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Now you can. Now you can hear me. Audible?
No, ma'am, your voice is breaking.
No, ma'am, you are now audible.
Okay, thank you so much. Now let's start. So when 200 rupees is just sold in just 180 rupees. if the 200 thing is sold in 180 rupees, so here we got 20 rupees less than this price, purchasing price. So that's why here we feel very sad because we got the 20 rupees less than the purchasing rupees. Clear? So here the two examples I have given. Next, another example we will see here. This is an apple. This is an apple. Now this apple cost. Now we learned about the cost. Cost means the printed price. The printed price here, the cost is decided for an article. Clear? So this cost is 100 rupees. This is called the cost price. Clear? And this is cost price for the purchasing. If we are going to the market and we are purchasing the different things, that is called the cost price. And shopkeeper is selling that product. That is called the selling price. Clear? Here are the in loss and profit. These two prices are very important. These two prices are very important. First one is cost price and selling price. So these two prices, and you have to know the difference between cost price means purchasing price, marked price, and printed price. The price shopkeeper gives in this that is called the cost price. That is called the cost price. And shopkeeper selling, we are purchasing, that is our cost price. Purchased from the shopkeeper. But the shopkeeper is selling price. The selling price the shopkeeper is 70 rupees.
Again breaking, ma'am, your voice.
I can't do anything. Everything is proper here. So the cost price is 100 rupees and selling price is 70 rupees. So now find here the difference. Cost price is more and selling price is. In this transaction, the selling is 20 rupees only. So that's why it's called the loss, because 100 rupees thing selling in 70 rupees, selling for 70 rupees. So in this transaction, they got the loss of how many rupees loss? How many rupees loss are here? Hello? 100 rupees, 60 rupees. How many rupees loss are here? 30 rupees loss. Hello? So here is rupees loss because cost price was 100 and selling price for 70 rupees. That's why here we got the 30 rupees loss. That's why Raju is very sad. Now next example also here. This is a football. And this football cost price. Cost price is 1,000 rupees. Cost price is 1,000 rupees. And selling price is 1,200. 1,200. So selling price is 1,200. So in this transaction also, cost price 1,000 and selling for 1,200. So what is the difference here? Can you tell me the difference? Before this one, here is the cost price was 100 rupees, but selling price was 70 rupees. But in next example, cost price is 1,000 and selling price is 1,200. Selling price is 1,200. So here is the difference. Selling price is more than cost price. Selling price is more than cost price because 1,000 thing selling for 1,200. Purchasing cost is 1,000, but selling cost is 1,200. So in this transaction, selling price and greater than cost price. So that's why Raju is happy now. Raju is happy now because he got the profit. He got the 20 rupees more than the cost price. 200 rupees, 200 rupees more than cost price. Clear? That's why Raju is happy because he got the 200 more. Now the another example here. So John bought a t-shirt. John bought a t-shirt by spending 500 rupees. He is a John. So John bought this t-shirt for rupees. How many rupees? 500 rupees. And sold it to Raju at 800 rupees. And sold it to Raju for 800 rupees. How many extra rupees John has got? How many extra rupees John has got in this transaction?
300 rupees.
So he said, I made a profit of 300 rupees. Raju said, I made a profit of 300 rupees. Means that's why he is so happy. Looking at enough because he got the 300 rupees more than purchasing, than the cost price. That's why. So what is a profit? Now we learned about what is a profit. Profit means when a quantity is sold. If we get some extra money apart from the amount paid for it. Because Raju paid 500 rupees. Raju paid 500 rupees. But he got 100 rupees. Means extra money. He got 300 extra money. So that is called in this mathematical language, we call it a profit. We call it a profit. Clear? So that is called the profit. But how to calculate the profit? Now you clear this concept. Profit means what? When a quantity is sold, if we get some extra money apart from amount paid for it, we call it a profit. But we have to know how to calculate the profit. John wants some simple formula to calculate his profit easily. Let's help. So this John wants to calculate. Now John wants to calculate the formula of profit. This is the cost price. Cost price of 100. Selling price. Selling price of t-shirt is 800 rupees. So cost price and selling price. This price are very important when you are calculating profit and loss. When we want to calculate profit and loss, these two price and you have to know the difference. Understood what is the cost price and what is the selling price. So John purchasing price, cost price was 500 and selling price is 800. Now profit of 100. How did we calculate here? Now we see with the help of formula. 300 rupees profit, 800 rupees selling price, 500 rupees cost price. So 300 is profit and 800 is selling price and 500 is cost price. Clear? So when we want to calculate profit, when we want to find the profit in that any transaction, if we want to find the profit at that time, we have to know the selling price and cost price. And if the selling price is greater than cost price, for that purpose, selling price minus cost price, selling price minus cost price, then we will get the profit. Clear? So here with selling price is 800 and cost price is 500. That's why 800 minus 500 equals to 300. In this way, we find the profit. So profit there is the selling price. Selling price is always greater than the cost price. So understood, this is the formula for profit. So profit formula, what is the profit formula? Profit equals to selling price minus cost price. Clear? Formula for profit. Understood? Understood the formula for profit? Profit, when we want to calculate profit, selling price minus cost price. So John said, thank you friends for helping me out, because we have given the formula. We have given the formula to John to calculate the profit. That's why John said, thank you. Now, very important thing to make a profit. When we want to make a profit, the selling price should be greater than cost price. This is very important in profit when we want to compare. When we are comparing the selling price and cost price. When we are calculating this, comparing selling price and cost price. That time you have to know selling price should be greater than cost price, then we can make a profit, make it the profit. So selling price is greater than the cost price. Selling price is greater than the cost price. Then we get it, that is the profit. Clear? This is very important. But if the selling price is less than cost price, what will we do? If our selling price is less, now here is a selling price is greater than, more than cost price, greater than. Understood? Means it is greater than the cost price. But the selling price is not greater than, means less than the cost price. So what will we do? What will we do? If your selling price is less than the cost price, there is a loss. What happens? Do you still make a profit? If your selling price is less than the cost price, so it's not make a profit, it's make a loss. Now find this answer. Let's understand this through an example. I have given here in one example. Raju bought a pen for 12 rupees. Raju bought a pen for 12 rupees and he gave it to his friend at 10 rupees. Means Raju sold his pen for 10 rupees. But he purchased, what was the cost price? What is the cost price here? Cost price is Raju bought a pen for 12 rupees and gave to his friend 10 rupees. So 12 and 10. Between 12 and 10 cost price is, what is the cost price? Hello. What is the cost price? Cost price is 12 rupees. Cost price is 12 rupees. And selling price is 10 rupees. Selling price is 10 rupees. So cost price 12 rupees. Cost price 12 rupees. Selling price 10 rupees. Selling price 10 rupees. So did he made any profit? Did he make any profit? So selling price is not greater than cost price. What is the formula's profit formula? Selling price should be greater than cost price. What is the very important in profit? Selling price should be greater than cost price. But here selling price is less. In this transaction, in this business, he got the loss. He is not making any profit. He is losing 2 rupees. He is losing, Raju losing his 2 rupees in this transaction because his cost price is 12 rupees, but he sell to his friend 10 rupees. It means he got the 2 rupees less. He got 2 rupees less than the cost price. That's why that is called the 2 rupees is loss and 12 rupees is cost price. 12 rupees is cost price, 10 rupees is selling price, and 2 rupees is the loss. So this is the formula of loss. Now this is the formula for loss. When we want to find the loss, we have to minus cost price minus selling price. Minus cost price minus selling price. In profit, what is the profit formula? What is the profit formula? What is the profit formula? Profit equals to selling price minus cost price. So profit formula is profit equals to selling price minus cost price. But in loss, cost price minus selling price. Cost price minus selling price. This is the difference. What is greater in profit? Selling price. And what is the greater in loss? Cost price. So this is formula for loss. This is the formula for loss. Cost price minus selling price. And this. So here is the most important thing there. Loss occurs when the cost price is more than the selling price. When loss occurs when the cost price is more than the selling price. This is in loss. So for the loss, cost price is greater than the selling price. Cost price is greater than the selling price. You can say this is the loss. This transaction we got the loss because cost price is greater than selling price. And in profit, selling price is greater than cost price. That's why we got the profit. That's why we got the profit. Clear? Clear the loss and profit difference? All of you understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. So here is very important, the cost price and selling price. So when we are find the cost, when we find the profit and loss, these two things we have to compare. When we know how to compare, we can easily find profit and loss. Profit or loss is both the things depend on cost price and selling price. Selling price more, profit. Selling price less, loss. Clear? Selling price more, profit. Selling price less, loss. Now we learned about the total cost price. Now we learned about only cost price. Now we learned about only cost price. Now we learned about what is the meaning of the total cost price. Total cost price means all cost incurred until the sale of the item and the value of the item purchased is the total cost price. With the all cost incurred until the sale of the item and value of the item purchased is the total cost price. Now, with the example, I am showing you one example. You can clear the concept. Total cost price means what? Yeah. Let's understand through an example. Now, I am showing one example here. Now, Amma's cost for making idli is 100 for a floor. So, here is the Amma's idli sambar corner. So, in idli sambar corner, Amma's cost for making idli. If she want to make idli, flour is important, soda is important. So, Amma's cost for making idli. Amma's cost for making idli, 100 rupees for flour, for soda 10 rupees, and vegetables cost rupees 100, for sambar, and for spices rupees 700. So this is Amma. Amma invests to make the idli and sambar. So what is the total? Total means we have to add the numbers when we want to find the totals. So here within 3 hours, all idli sambar sold for 530 rupees. Amma invests this money, 100, 10, 100 and 70 rupees. This is the total amount Amma's cost, total cost for making idli. But all idli sambar sold for rupees 530. Now see, in this section, Amma is making profit or loss. How to find? So according to formula, let's now calculate the total cost. First, we want to find the total cost. Now, we want to find the total cost. So, total cost, for that, we have to add this all numbers. Amma given the cost for flour, soda, vegetables, and for spices means masala. So, what is the total? 100, 10, 100, 70. So, this is 280. 280 total cost price. This is the total cost price for to making idli and sambar. Yeah, Amma make the idli. So, for making idli and sambar, total cost price. So, Amma's total cost price is 280 rupees because she was given for flour, soda, vegetables, and masala. So this is 280. This is the total cost price. What is it called? What is it called? Total cost price. Because these things are very important to making idli and sambar. So it cost Amma 200 rupees to make idli sambar, which is the what that is the called total cost price. That is called the total cost price. According to formula, Amma made a profit because here is the 280. 280 is the total cost price. But how many rupees he sold all the idli sambar? How many rupees? In how many rupees Amma sold all idli? 530 rupees. 530 rupees. And the total cost price is, which is more, selling price is more. Because all the idli, selling price 530 rupees. So if the selling price is more greater than the total cost price, we got the profit. So Amma got the profit. But how many rupees profit? Now we find it with the help of formula. This is the formula of profit. This is the formula of profit. So profit formula kya hai? Profit equals to selling price minus total cost price. Because here Amma invest the money and use the money for making idli, total cost price. So when we are minus, 530 is the selling price. 530 is the selling price. And total cost price is 280. So with the help of formula, we have to selling price minus total cost price. Then we find the profit of rupees 280. 50. So Amma had, because she got 250 extra money. Clear? Amma got the 250 because total cost is 280, but she got 530 means 250 rupees extra. She invests this 280 rupees, but when you are comparing more than 280, he got the 250 extra money. He got this extra money. That we can say this is a profit. Amma got a profit of rupees 250. Amma got a profit of rupees 250. Clear? So with the help of formula, you have to by heart this formula for a profit equals to selling price minus total cost price. Let's see how better you know the profit and loss. Now you will give the answers and you will tell me, is it profit or loss? Now the cost price is 20 rupees and selling price is 50 rupees. Is it a profit or loss? Come on, who will tell me the answer? Cost price 20 and selling 50. Is it a profit or loss?
It is a loss.
Loss, teachers.
Because selling price is less. Selling price is less than the cost price. Very good. Next one. Now this another example I have given here. Cost price is 200 rupees. Same price 300 rupees. Is it a profit or loss?
Profit.
Profit.
Is it a profit because selling price is more. Selling price is small. Before this example, selling price and cost price was less. That's why there was a loss. But here selling price is more. Selling price is more. That's why here is a profit. Next. Now, for making a 50 samosas, flour cost 100 rupees. Potatoes cost 250 rupees. And spices cost 100 rupees. So when we are at this number, we are sum numbers, that is called the total cost price. That is called the total cost price. So what will be the total? What is the total cost price for making 50 samosas? When we want to make samosas, afterwards we will selling them. But for making 50 samosas, what is the total cost price? Yes.
450 rupees.
Right. 450 rupees is the total cost price because for making samosas, invest in flour, potatoes, spices. That's why total investment, total price to making samosas is 450 rupees. 450 rupees. So that is called the. This another one example. Total cost price is 100 rupees and selling price is 700. Is it a profit or loss?
Profit.
Yes, right. Very good. So because here the selling price is more than the cost price because he purchased for 500 rupees. We sold it for 700 rupees. We are sold it for the 700 rupees. That's why this is the loss. This is the profit because the selling price is more. Yeah. Now, so in this lecture, we learned about if the selling price is greater than, more than, higher than the cost price. This is very important. If the selling price is higher than the cost price in the transaction, then the profit is said to have occurred. When we can say the profit, there is the selling price is more, higher and greater. Clear? then you can say this is the profit. Then you can say this is the profit. If there is a loss in the transaction, that is the cost price is higher than. Cost price is higher. In profit, selling price higher. But in loss, cost price is higher than the selling price. Then the loss is said to have occurred. This is very important when you are comparing profit and loss and we want to calculate the profit and loss. Selling price minus cost price, profit formula. Cost price minus selling price. And the sum of the total cost of purchase is set with total cost price. Total cost price is different things we are invest the money for transaction, for the making the things, for one place to another place, charges, labor charges. So different charges are when we are purchasing the things. Okay? So that is called the total cost price. That is called the total cost price. The sum of the cost of purchase is said to be the total cost price. So all of you clear the profit, loss, and total cost price. These are the important things we learned in lecture: profit, loss, and total cost price. Clear? Understood all of you now? Understood? Yes. Clear? Thank
Yes,
you. Very good. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
bye. Have a nice day.
Yeah, same
Thank
thing.
you.